To smoke weed or not smoke weed? That is the question, especially on semen retention. Is it better? Is it worse? What are your personal thoughts? And honestly, guys, like, just speaking from my personal journey, I noticed that anytime I would smoke on semen retention, it was only because I was getting ready for a major breakthrough. Meaning, the sexual energy was so intense, I needed something to release the energy into, so to speak, to channel that energy into something. And at the time, I didn't have anything that I was working on or that God had told me to put all the energy into like a creative purpose. And so what I did, which I don't recommend any of you guys doing, especially now since I'm basically telling you the secret, so to speak, giving you the secret sauce to get past this issue, is to really, obviously the solution would be to focus on channeling that energy into something creative. Otherwise, you're going to go into drinking, you're going to go into smoking weed, you're going to go into eating junk food, you're going to create other negative vices, and you don't want to do that, right? Because you're just prolonging the healing process, you're prolonging the actual benefits of semen retention. You get stuck in this repetitive cycle of just negative vices until you finally decide to face everything sober. Now, this took me a while. I'm not gonna lie. I think the very first time I went a year on semen retention, after a year, I started, drinking and smoking and drinking and smoking like every day, like nonstop, and not eating probably as healthy as I should. And then it wasn't until I realized, like, my conscience, like the voice of God was telling me, like, do you really want to experience like the full power of semen retention? And I just remember being like, yes, and the voice was like, well, then you got to be sober. And I was like, dude, like, do you have any idea how hard that is? Like, to be sober and have all this energy? And then that's when I realized that I needed to create new habits, have new goals, have something to channel all this energy into to keep me distracted so that I wouldn't be thinking about drinking and doing drugs and eating junk food. Like, and which I ended up doing, right? So now I'm channeling all my energy into other things, and then I develop daily habits such as meditation. Guys, if you still haven't gotten on this, like, on this meditation thing, like, get on meditation. Like, I'm telling you right now that it's going to help you on your journey, and you won't have to deal with all the things that I had to deal with if you just start meditating now as you begin, because I wasn't meditating when I started, right? I just was just kind of grinding it out through dealing with the pain, dealing with all the stuff that was coming through, and then I was numbing it as it got harder and more intensified with drugs and alcohol. Versus if I would have just started out meditating every day, I'm sure everything would have gone smoother like it is now. Like, everything just falls into place for me now that I've developed and put meditation into a daily habit. And I actually do it twice a day. So anytime it starts to get too intense, I might even add a third session if I have to and start meditating and circulate the energy, and it calms me down. I don't have any cravings for junk food. I don't have any cravings for, drugs or alcohol. Like, all those cravings go away, and it tells me, the energy tells me, it leads me into my higher purpose, which is really amazing. So you're channeling all that energy into your purpose, and you don't get tired, right? You always have energy, and you're being led on the correct path. And so this is something that I definitely want to stress out to everyone. I mean, some people will claim that smoking weed and semen retention, it makes them feel like the benefits are there and all that. And yes, it does intensify, you do feel your sexual energy, but you're not growing. You're still staying stuck in that same loop, right? Because you have to be strong enough to do it sober. And if you're not able to do it sober, then you're not ever going to be able to really, really, really feel the benefits of semen retention. You're just going to be stuck, and you're going to be hurting your brain. You're not going to be able to really feel that energy inside your brain and inside your body. It's all just going to be an illusion. So I don't care whether you say, it makes marijuana or drinking makes semen retention better. It's false. Like, it's false. You're poisoning your body, period, anyways. Like, why do you need to put toxins in your body to feel the benefits of semen retention? That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. Like, you have to be sober, period. Like, like, just think about it. Like, come on. Like, you don't need to put any extra substances in your body to feel anything. Like, go through the process. You really want to feel the energy, do it naturally through meditation, and watch how everything will start to fall into place. Your own personal journey will be unfolded and revealed to you as you continue doing so. So, I know you might think marijuana makes it better. It doesn't. It's just prolonging your process. So, if you're doing that, stop that now. Start meditating. And if you're going to start meditating, you're going to dedicate yourself to this, put meditation in the comments below, guys, okay? And listen up. What did I just say? Start meditating. All right? So, I am sending you guys so much love. Get to it. Start meditating. Keep doing semen retention. And watch how your journey unfolds. I'm sending you guys so much love. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. See ya.